good morning. How are you? I hope you're having a great day today. I'm in a bit of a pickle today, guys. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the heating pad to my throat. Please ignore it. Sometimes when I'm really anxious for a really long time, my throat gets really, really tight, and it's difficult to swallow. So, just a little fun fact about me: sometimes I have to sit here with the heating pad against my throat to get it to relax. Anyway, that's not what's causing me to be in a pickle. Believe it or not. The thing that's causing me to be in a pickle is I found this new recipe for a dinner called lasagna. Ever heard of her? In all seriousness, so I found this recipe I think it's like 290 something calories per slice or something. And I was like, for lasagna? I mean, I know I have trust issues and everything, but like this just seemed, I don't know, is that normal? That just seems crazy low. So, of course, I bought all the ingredients and now that's what I want to make for my supper. But they forgot to get me the lasagna noodles. Life is so hard. I haven't been to a grocery store since COVID started. So what, like 2020? Oh my gosh, and it's almost 2024. It's been 4 years almost. That sounds kind of crazy now that I say it out loud. Anyway, thank you for that thought, Emily. I will be obsessing over that for the next 3 to 4 weeks. But I'm resilient. I can figure this out. I mean, if I have to go to the grocery store, I will. But I don't know, now that I have a record of almost like 4 years running, I kind of don't want to break that. So I'm going to do everything in my power to try to keep the streak going. So I'll let you know in a little bit what the solution ends up being. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue trying to relax my throat. See you later. Okay, officially got the pasta noodles that I needed, the stupid lasagna ones. Amazon dropped them off yesterday at like, it was like 10 p.m. or something. No, it was like 8. But by then I was like done for the day, right? Not cooking. So here we are. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe record myself while I'm cooking this. This is the first time I ever did this recipe. So I kind of input everything already into the FitnessPal app. Hang on, somebody's walking by my window. Do not see me. Okay. Anyway, so I inputted everything that I have in there. Ended up being 200 or just wanted to pop in here since I feel like it was a little hard to follow what I was trying to say. But basically, the recipe that I followed came out to 300 calories per slice. However, when I inputted all of the stuff into my FitnessPal, it came out to more like 500 calories per slice. Now, in hindsight, this makes total sense because the person who created this recipe didn't specify which brands that they used. And obviously, that kind of stuff varies from brand to brand. You know, it's a bit of a pickle, as I like to say. But no biggie. All I did was adjust the recipe until I could get it to be under 400 calories and ended up landing on 364. There we go. That's all I was trying to say. I don't know why I was like struggling so hard to put that into words, but there it is. Now, let's get back to the cooking, shall we? I have the stove preheating to 360. What was it? Let me scroll through the 835 ads. 356. Now my stove is a little bitch and it doesn't do increments like that. It only does increments of 5. So I did 355. Good enough. It's 1 degree. Don't think it's that serious. Looks like we basically just have to do almost exactly as we did with my last recipe that I showed on here, I think. That last pasta that I did. It's basically the exact same, but like a little bit different, you know? But same principle. Whoever came up with the reader section of like Apple products, bellissima. Thank you so much for your service. Okay, so it looks like rude. That scared me. Scared me to nearly death. First, we have to just brown the meat. Brown the, what are those things called? What are these? What are these? What are these? The things that make you cry. Onions. Oh my gosh. In my defense, it's like 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna use a big old walk this way. Come here. Come here. Come see this with me. Okay. So we're going to put some oil. She does 10 to 12 sprays of 1 calorie spray oil. Actually, I have 0 calorie spray oil, so maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll just try that. Who knows? Maybe this will work. It goes against my better judgment, but because I don't know how to cook, I'm going to do my best to follow instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's heat her up. Quick, plastic or wooden? Did you say wooden? Because if you did, you're the winner. So now I guess we're just gonna wait for this to heat up a little bit. So are you having a good day? How's it going? Are you enjoying your December? Are you excited for Christmas? Did you get your Christmas presents done? Are you even shopping for Christmas? What are you up to? I thought we'd have a little chitty chatty while I'm waiting. I feel like this is kind of like the cooking equivalent of like watching paint dry. How about we read ahead? That's what we'll do. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. Saute the onions until brown, about 2 minutes. Mix in the meat and garlic. Garlica. See, good thing I read ahead. Doopy doopy doo da da, doopy doopy doo da da. Okay, instead of DIYing my own garlic, because I'm not very good at peeling garlic and then like cutting up garlic because it's so small and sticky. If you don't like me using my teeth, look away. Look away. In my opinion, teeth are tools. My dentist may not agree, but do you see her around here? I think it said 8 cloves. Yeah, 8 cloves. So 1 tisp is 1 clove of garlic. Ooh, yeah, did you see that? I got it on 1 try. Gosh, I'm amazing. So let's check this again. My grandma taught me that trick. Not that I ever used it until now, but... So we'll do the onions. Ooh. I love that sound. I turned off the noise canceling to see if that would help. Oh, I love that sound. So we're going to wait until these onions brown a little bit. Ooh, it smells good already. Woo! I love the smell of cooking onions in the evening. Let me also open the sauce too so we can be prepared. And then I think she grabbed, let me see, garlic salt, basil, oregano. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Then we add the meat. Bloop. 8 cloves of garlic. 1, 3, 5. Wow, this is a lot. 7, 8. That's a lot. Maybe I don't need the garlic salt. I might just do regular salt. Like, look at that little mound. Isn't that a ton? Oh well. Layer the lasagna onto a small 4x6 baking dish. Is this 4x6? No fear. Bob the Builder is here. 4x6. This is like an 8.5 by 8.5. We'll just do extra layers because I kind of want it in a perfect square anyway because I'm going to divide this into 4 servings. So I think a perfect square will just make it easier for like visual to cut in half. So then I don't have to like exactly measure things, you know, until that's good. It smells really delicious, but I'm pretty sure that's the 8,000 scoops of garlic that we put in there. Now we add the sauce and the seasonings. So I guess we'll just pour this in here. Oh, and the water. The water too, of course. I'm just going to do it. That's nice. Ooh, almost forgot the water. God, how could you let me forget? We're just going to put this back into the drawer because it just held water. And if you're judging me, you're lying to yourself. I know you do that too. I mean, it would be different if it was like pasta water or something, but it's just regular water. Okay, now in the meantime, she says to mix garlic and parsley. Parsley? Should I have added parsley this whole time? Whoops. A-B-C-O-L-M-N-O-P. Oh, right in front of my face. That's embarrassing. I have this little thing. It's like 200 grams of cream cheese. So I'm just gonna use a fork because I feel like a mashing sensation might be nice. Yeah, mix. It just says to mix the cream cheese and the parsley, so we're just gonna do that. But yeah, it's almost like it's like a spread. So this is getting everywhere. Layer the lasagna onto a small 4x6 baking dish, alternating between meat sauce and pasta sheet until there are 2 layers of pasta sheets and 3 layers of meat sauce. The meat should be on top. Top with cream cheese and mozzarella and bake for 25 minutes. Cool slightly and then enjoy. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. Let's try and figure out how many layers. So let's see, if we have 8 of these and 2 kind of fits perfectly. Like, isn't that so satisfying? Look at that. They fit perfectly, 2 sheets. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, so we'll do, if the meat has to go on top, this one, then the meat, this one, then the meat, this one, then the meat, this one, then the meat. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. My grocery store doesn't seem to carry reduced fat cheese unless it's like in stick form, which, what is that about, Ralph's? You have some explaining to do. I am going to write my congressman about this. Yeah, so I'm not sure how we're going to do this because I'm kind of tempted to just lay these right on top because when it bakes for the 25 minutes, it should just melt, right? But yeah, this isn't as chaotic as I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be a lot of me just like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, you know, and being like, I don't know what to do. I probably shouldn't like brandish this knife at you like that. I'm sorry. But this is going pretty well. I think having you was my good luck charm because I feel like this is pretty... And since I'm focused on talking to you, I'm not like worried about the actual cooking process. So, because I feel like when I'm recording, like I'm like oddly blasé about some things, you know, like I'm like, whatever, throw it in the pot. When in reality, I'm like usually pretty neurotic and I'm like, no, the recipe calls for exactly half a teaspoon. So it has to be half a teaspoon. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm like that. I hope it'll be delicious because if we went through all of this for it not to even be delicious, because I'm a little concerned about the cream cheese thing. Because yeah, it's like a decent dip, but like I don't really understand like its point. Is it just for flavor? Like why? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm taking some creative liberties. See, this is why I can't do things that like take a while because I start acting impulsively and start going off script. I feel like you can just mix this in because this is kind of what we did in the other recipe too with that sauce. Like we just mixed this right into the sauce. It also thickened it quite a bit. So I'm kind of feeling like that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. It smells really good. I don't know. This could be a grave mistake and we may have just like fumbled in the 4th, but like I'm feeling like relatively calm about this decision. Okay, I think we're ready to kind of spoon this in. Already got my first layer of pasta here, so I guess we just like spoon this all in there. Yeah, I mean, sure, that looks great, I guess. I don't know. Okay, now the next layer. And you just add more. Okay, and then just put the cheese on there. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's unique. Okay, now we put this in the oven for 25 minutes, she said. Okay, I'm gonna do 25 and then check it. Okay, 25 minutes. Here we go. See you soon. Maybe I'll be crying later. We don't know. Well, that didn't work out. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, tasty test time. Please excuse my attire. I just got out of the shower and I was like, I need food. So as you saw, not very pretty, but let's hope it tastes good. Let's get a chunk of the cheese that apparently doesn't melt. Ooh, really hot. That's good. It tastes so similar to the pasta from before.
but like obviously a little bit different because there's meat in this. If we had a shredded version of the mozzarella cheese, I think this would have been a winner. But thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm pretty sure you just like watched my descent into madness. But let me know, did you have fun with this little like cook with me-esque video? Because I actually think it's my favorite one so far. I'll also include the recipe that I originally used down in the description section. That way you can at least see like what I was looking at and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe you can try it yourself and see if you get any different result with the calories. But yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, do all the things if you want. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!
And now the staff and management thank you, the televiewing audience, for the privilege of serving you today with television entertainment and information. Until then, it's good night and good morning.